Well, tonight's musical guests are some of the top session musicians in Nashville. Now, they've played with hundreds of stars. I mean, ranging from Tony Bennett to Vince Gill to Leonard Skinner. But they also have a unique sound of their own, led by a 9-piece horn section. Their new album is called A Public Domain Christmas. It's a blast to welcome to the show Vinnie and the Hitmen. Vinnie, welcome. We're glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you.
This is awesome.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Public Domain Christmas, what in the world does that even mean?
Well, these songs are like 400 years old, and once they get that old, the original writer may or may not be alive anymore.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So they become of the public, and so we scooped them up because we get to keep all the money. So we don't have to give that to the publishers and all that stuff. So we're super excited. That's a great record.
So it's basically a way to grift for all these people.
That's exactly right.
And just take the dough.
That's take the dough. Take the Christmas dough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, good for you. I'm glad. But, it's some amazing things you've done with arranging some of the most familiar songs we've ever heard. And I think our audience is going to be blown away.
I hope so.
Now, these guys have played, with everybody. Some of them have played live with Taylor Swift.
Yes.
But also Leonard Skinner, George Jones. There's probably nobody hardly in the music business of any musical genre that somebody here hasn't played with.
If you listen to the radio or Spotify or any of those platforms, you've probably heard one of us play at one time or another. Yeah.
Who's the most fun you've ever played with?
That would have to be Steven Tyler. He was like, do you remember the Tasmanian Devil that came into the room and just,
Yeah.
He was absolutely incredible. We did a record with him down in Muscle Shoals, yeah.
In Muscle Shoals.
Yeah, and he was this close to my face singing horn licks to me. He was like, and I was like, I don't know what's happening right now, but yes, I played, and it's fantastic.
How cool is that? All of you guys have some phenomenal stories. I wish we had time to hear them all. But one of the stories I love is that your mother watches this show.
She does. My mom, Jerry Shashelsky. Hi, Mom. And she is she's a huge Governor Huckabee fan, and she always tells me, because I've been on the show before, she always says, make sure you give him a hug and a kiss. So I'm going to ask you for a hug, but I'm going to pass on the kiss.
Let's pass on the kiss. I do the hug. I'll hug Vinnie, I ain't kissing him. No, I ain't doing it. All right, Keith Bilbrey, while the band and I get ready to play, I want you to tell our viewers how they can get the fantastic new album, and they're going to want it when they hear it. A Public Domain Christmas. Tell us how, Keith.
Well, just go to Huckabee.tv for a link to their album and their website and social media pages, and to watch an exclusive performance of Angels We Have Heard on High. Now, performing We Three Kings with Mike on bass, here are Vinnie and the Hitmen.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.